Hey peeps, we are doing an unboxing today of the Red Hand Tarot by Occult. I backed this deck on Kickstarter, and so I did receive a few things that I'm not sure if you purchased the deck from the artist now at this point on Etsy you will get, but I'll share what those additional items I received were. And in the description box down below is the link to purchase the deck now from the artist's Etsy shop. It looks like it's retailing for around $60, which I think is very reasonable for the price. So I think with Occult artwork, you're either very drawn to it or not. I personally am absolutely in love with their artwork, and I love the red and black themed decks. And their Lenormand, I've actually crafted my own kind of personal guidebook with and use that as an oracle deck now, which I will be sharing about at some point, but that's pretty personal for me right now, so we'll see. But anyhow, this deck, I really wanted to back this deck because I liked the perspective, and I really loved, again, the red and black imagery. It's just right up my alley. I love reading with the Lost Hollow Tarot. I have it right out on it's like one of my most used decks in current rotation right now for client readings. But I pulled up the description because I just wanted to let you know what to expect if you get the deck. So it's 78 cards on standard tarot size, casino quality linen cardstock with black core and gloss coating. So this is kind of the cardstock that's synonymous with all of their decks and has become kind of my favorite cardstock, even though I disliked it for so long. Don't tell anyone. So it is that cardstock, but I wanted to just read to you that this deck is focused more on the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition, whereas like Lost Hollow is more Thoth. So you're getting more of a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith in this. That's what I just wanted to make sure. And it says it has stark red and black color scheme with highlights of white, giving it a cohesive look throughout. While the images have a darker horror-esque theme, they contain all of the varied archetypes and meanings of the standard tarot deck. And the artist has additionally included card titles based on, but not a one-to-one match with their traditional Golden Dawn titles. So that will be included as well. There are, again, some title changes. So we'll check that out as we go. And it lets you have a non-gender specific theme in working with the deck. That was the artist's intention with that. So here we go. Red Hand Tarot. The back says, Red Hand Tarot is a fully illustrated tarot card deck featuring 78 cards that envision a gracefully gothic aesthetic. Designed in Portland, Oregon, made in China, and this is, of course, the first edition. Now, I did get this little set of stickers that came, but again, remember, I did back the deck on Kickstarter, so I'm not sure. Look at that one. That is going on my journal. I'm almost done with my current journal, so let me show you. This is the one I've been working on. I started in September, and yeah, we're almost done. So that one didn't last long. So next journal, guess those stickers. And then I did get 2 additional cards, different representations here, the Justice card and the Strength card. I like that the astrological associations are very clearly depicted on the card itself. So if you're trying to learn that, you've got a really nice way in there. Sorry, you can see my water there, guys. Okay, so let's do this unboxing because I've had this here in the house a few days and I've been trying to patiently wait. I almost gave in last night, but I was like, no, do the unboxing on camera here for everybody who's interested in purchasing. So it's not a velour, but it is a nice matte. And just in case you're wondering, there is the back. Ooh. Okay, so the guidebook has the hands on each side. Oh, I like that. Let's see what we get. About 51 pages. And it looks like you're getting well-defined themes, which for me would be upright meaning, ill-defined themes, which would be reversals. And then it looks like you have a nice paragraph of information. So it's a nice little white book. This is going to be a good jumping off point. And same thing for the majors. So you're getting the same amount of information for each of the cards, which I always really appreciate. Inside of the box is white there. Where did I put my... Oh, that's right. I forgot this has red gilded edging. Oh my God. if you give me black or red gilded edging, and I'll do silver too. But, oh man, red and black. Obsessed. Okay. So let's check it out here. So definitely traditional Rider-Waite-Smith size, like, here's Darkwood Tarot just to compare for you. So very similar size. Yes, it's got that nice, and it's very shiny, satiny. It's definitely not a matte cardstock at all. Okay, so we have the Fool with the Spirit of Ether. The Magician, the Magus of Power. Oh, I like this one. Oh, I love it. I love that it's very simplistic in that there's not a ton oh God, I love the High Priestess. There's not a ton happening. Priestess of the Silver Star. Here's the Empress. Oh, she looks a little dom. The Emperor, ruler of the mighty. Oh my God. I really like this deck. The Hierophant, the Magus of the Eternal. The Lovers, Children of the Night. The Chariot, Monarch of the Triumph of Light. Yeah, I like that you've kind of got this really beautiful, it's lighter than a scarlet. It's almost like a vermilion red background. And so it really like, it just pulls you into the image, but it's not too overwhelming. It's definitely different than Lost Hollow, which I'll just pull out to reference for you guys. Like, even the color is different. So you're not in, you know, this is definitely in no way like the same deck. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. The Strength card is absolutely gorgeous. That may be one of my favorite depictions of the Strength card. The Strength card is always, I'm not very often in love with artist depiction of the Strength card. So the Hermit, beautiful. Love that. The Fortune card, Monarch of the Forces of Life. The Justice card. So I have an alternate. I definitely like the Strength that they included in the deck better than the alternate one. I do have an alternate Justice card here, but again, I'm not sure if that is included when you purchase the deck from Etsy, okay? The Hanged One, Spirit of the Mighty Waters. Oh, the Death card is good. Sovereign of the Gate of Death. The Temperance card, Child of the Reconcilers here within the Golden Dawn tradition. The Devil, Sovereign of the Gates of Matter. Oh, this one's very, you know, this one makes me want to do some creative writing in the same way that Heartwood Tarot, no, in a different way that Heartwood Tarot, than Heartwood Tarot, but I feel just as called, like I want to do some storytelling with this. We have the Tower, the Star, Descendant of the Firmament. It's almost like this dystopian reality. Sovereign of Flux and Reflux, the Moon. I like that Moon card. You have the Sun. Oh my God. The Judgment card, Spirit of the Primal Fire. I feel like I need that tattooed on me, man. That's gorgeous. I love that Judgment card. And then the World, the Great One of the Night of Time. Oh, the Ace of Wands is stunning. So what I like about the keywords is like Two of Wands, Dominion. If you are still kind of like acquainting yourself with the minor card meanings, it does give you kind of a nice jumping off point. Three of Wands, established strength. That's a really interesting depiction of the three. I like that. Four of Wands, perfected work. I like the kind of clear and cohesive theme here. Oh, I like the Six. And just my type of color theme, obviously. I mean, yeah, obviously. So gorgeous. Depression here with the 10. And I think very Rider-Waite-Smith true. If you are new, oh, the Page of Wands becomes the Rose of the Palace of Fire. Beautiful. If you're new to reading tarot, you will be able to work with this and a Tarot 101 guidebook or a, you know, Tarot for Beginners book very seamlessly. I don't think you'll have any problems with it. Monarch of the Chariot of Fire, Knight of Wands. It just makes me like, this deck makes me want to play Castlevania Lament of Darkness. No, Lament of Innocence. Was that the one on PS2 back in the day? That was a video game I used to play for hours and hours. This deck, it makes me think of that era of Castlevania beauty. Regent of the Thrones of Flame, Queen of Wands. And then we have the King of Wands, Sovereign of the Flame and Lightning. I will say, but, and this is true of any deck that has cardstock like this, it is a little slippery. So if you are storing out on your altar or the like, just be aware that it might be a little bit slippery. Ace of Cups, Roots of the Power of Water. And then we have the Two of Cups. Interesting. It's almost like they, I mean, I understand that they're two different energies coming together, but they almost look like reflections of themselves slightly in a way. Not quite, but a little bit. That's beautiful. Three of Cups, Abundance. Four of Cups, Blended Pleasure. I love that phrase. It always makes me think of Five of Cups, Loss and Pleasure. Oh, the Six of Cups is sweet. Six of Cups, Pleasure. Seven of Cups, Illusory Success. Eight of Cups, Abandoned Success. So do you see how the key words in the Golden Dawn tradition really help you to see the cohesive story throughout the suit as it works with the element? So that if you're trying to bring that to card readings and interpretation, you can see the story advance or devolve as it works through the numerology of the suit. Nine of Cups, Material Happiness. Oh, I love this. 10 of Cups, Perfected Success. You know, I'm on a current horror genre reading obsession, and this just feels like it should be a cover to one of my novels I'm reading right now. This name, again, Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. Every time I see this in any deck that follows the Golden Dawn tradition or like Hermetic Tarot style, Lotus of the Palace of the Floods. I love that name. Page of Cups. So in traditional tarot, this would be Vincent's significator, my son, which is perfect. Knight of Cups, Monarch of the Chariot of the Waters. And then we have the Regent here with the Queen. I like that imagery. Ooh, see, it makes me want to tell a story. Like when I look at these images, it's like when I work with the Night Sun Tarot and I have so many stories that I want to tell. Okay, now we have Ace of Swords. Oh, I like that Ace of Swords. Of the three so far, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands are my favorite. Oh, there's the two. But you guys know Three of Swords and Nine of Pentacles are like defining imagery in a deck for me. And Well played, Pixel Occult, my love. Well played. Yes. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Defeat. That's a great one. Oh, I like that 5. Six of Swords. Earn success. Seven of Swords. It's kind of like I've just started reading Joe Abercrombie too, his fantasy works. I think I'm reading, I think the title is A Little Hatred. And this deck is like, ooh, I could kind of like have a weekend day where I just read that book and then did some creative writing with this deck after. Despair. I like this 8 of Swords too. I'm sorry, I was busy chatting. I like that 8 of Swords. And then we have the 10. That's not my favorite depiction of 10 of Swords, but I get it. I like that it has the black background and primarily black at the top of the card instead of the red. Apologize, guys. You may be able to hear Vincent coughing. He's the flu from last week turned to a case of pneumonia, so he's at home resting. He's doing better, don't worry, but you may hear him coughing. I like that the Queen of Swords has the head of a dude slung from her shoulders. Also love her hair. I just want to go back really quick. Yeah, it's not my favorite page, but I like that queen. And then we have the king. This is a great one. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, I like this one. 2, Harmonious Change. I drew the 2 of Pentacles yesterday. Such an interesting card. It's a gorgeous, I like that depiction of the 2. I like that there are these ships behind him. Oh, it's really cool. 3 of Pentacles, Material Works. I like that. I love the window and the perspective gives you this sense of height. You know, working for something loftier than just the self referenced there. 4 of Pentacles, Earthly Power. I may be doing a video on the 4 of Pentacles soon. I've been ruminating on that card a great deal lately. Material Trouble, 5 of Pentacles. And then boom, 6 of Pentacles, Material Success. Yeah. Ooh, I like this 8. That is a really interesting depiction of the 8 of Pentacles. Yes. Okay, I can exhale. The last few tarot decks, my 3 of Swords and my 9 of Pentacles have not been my fave. I like this 9, Material Gain. I love that our spirit guide, represented as the bird, is right there. Because that's one of my favorite things about this card. I like this a lot. This is a really good one. Oh my God. This may be one of my favorite depictions of the 10. That is gorgeous. So Gothic Literature Tarot's 10 of Pentacles and the Red Hand Tarot's 10 of Pentacles knocked it out of the park, artists. You guys are amazing. Rose of the Palace of Earth. Oh, I like this knight. Monarch of the Chariot of Earth. Oh, the Queen's pretty too. Regent of the Thrones of Earth. And then our final, I love it. I love that we get the little bunny there. And then finally, are those bats in the background? Oh, I like this king. Either way, I'm almost seeing them as bats, but maybe they're just supposed to be openings in the topiary and the plant life behind our king. Wow. Okay, I'm excited. This is very different than the other decks I have by Pixel Occult. It's in no way phoned in. It's a luxury to hold. It's well worth the price for the quality alone. But this is in the backing. I think I forgot to show that really because I was so excited. And then that beautiful red edging. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I'm so glad I backed this deck. I'm so glad Pixel Occult is continuing to make decks. I hope that they keep making decks because I love their work. So happy to support them. Again, the description, in the description box below is the link to purchase this on Etsy if you want to purchase it yourself. I think you could have some really awesome, not only readings, but also just creative inspiration coming from this deck. And I have a feeling, just from looking at the imagery, that it's really going to bridge that gap between the spiritual and the earth. And I have a feeling it will be a great deck to use for, especially in client readings, for those general readings where people want information on both or all aspects of their life, both the spiritual and the earth path related. And there's something that feels very almost earthy in a way about this one at first glance. It's not going to surprise me if it gives very clear insight into like career and life purpose direction. So it will be interesting to see how I work with this. And you guys know I'll be sure to share my thoughts with you all. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. I am sending you, as always, oceans of love, and you know I will see you in the next video. Take care.